And the stuff that some people was taught back from their elders does not work right now. Like the stuff that, like say for instance, my grandfather, he taught me a lot of things. But those things worked in the 70s and the 80s and some sort the 90s for him. It made work. Right. But he thinking like you can still do that because he's sitting on his chair and his couch. He can't move around too much. Right. So now, right, so outside, he just look at the news. So he like, hey, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. But I'm like, yo, it don't work like that no more. No, you don't know nothing about that. We gotta get past just trying to make it every day. We gotta get to the point where every day, oh, I got more to build. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got more to teach now. I got more, oh, I need to show more love over here. I ain't showing no love over here, I need to show love over there. Every day you should call somebody and tell them you love them. You love that many people. It's free. It's free. You love that many people that you can call one person a day. And even if you run out of people that you told I love once a day, just one person a day, you can just restart over again. Even if you got maybe 50 people, that's over a month. So you can start over again and talk to somebody and tell them you love them again. If that's all you got, you should be able to call somebody once a day and tell them you love them, man. It's not really real. That's just like a thing that people do. They just know this is the moment where I'm supposed to say that. It can't just, you know what I'm saying? So like what they don't.
So they don't authentically feel it.
No, they don't. They just like, they understand things though. They're like, oh, if this person's down like this, they going through this, I'm gonna help them out a little bit and I'm gonna tell them at the end, hey, I love you, bro. But that's not really like love. You already seen them going down this path. Right. So you was like, that ain't gonna work. You already know that shit. But you don't say nothing because you know it's gonna cause a little problem probably, or they're gonna argue. So what you need to do is you need to be more forceful at the beginning if you see that they gonna have these issues or problems. So you could be like, hey, look, don't go that way. Because you finna waste a whole bunch of time and it's not gonna benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So that's showing real love, is if you step up and tell your people before they make big, grave mistakes that you see them about to do and waste time and waste money and waste energy and then have to come back and complain to you anyway. These teenagers?
Yes.
Man.
Yes, man.
It's like they look at you, they be like, yeah, okay. They be really soaking it up. You be giving it to them.
You really giving them the real game. Like,
right.
I know this look like this and this look like that, but this is what's really going on. This is what you need to do.
They don't.
It ain't really go and do everything they're not supposed to do.
They feeling you because you right there present. They can feel you. Like your vibration is right there. Your aura is right there. But you know what happens as soon as that goes away? That aura starts to leave. You got to go do you.
What happened, man?
They get back in their phone. They got all these sites and they got all these apps. And they see what everybody else doing and got. And they forget about what y'all talked about. They forgot about the actual life plan. And they start thinking about the dream that Instagram gives them.
That mental illness.
Yeah, it's a dream. They dreaming about doing what they see other people doing.
Right.
They not dreaming about what they gonna wanna do. They don't wanna create nothing.
When you literally just sat there and gave them the full
right.
blueprint and told them what you doing ain't what it
and told them that this shit really ain't real, that y'all in all day. Put that down, put the phone down for a second so we could talk. They do it, but then as soon as you leave, they pick it right back up.
So you never had their attention?
Nah, you do. I would say you had their attention, but you never had their heart. See, that what people want is what's in their heart. So if you want to help people and that's in your heart, you go out your way to help. They want what they see other people getting, so they figure like, man, what's the quickest way I can get that shit? So that's what they love. They love whatever they could try to obtain. As a human, living this human experience, you don't have the desire to keep showing love, right? But it's your duty, it's your job, it's your purpose. Because you're not really here for you. You're here for God's purpose. So if you're here for God's purpose and these are God's people, these not your people, you really can't be mad at them for being the way that they are because they not your people. They his people. You just related to them or, whatever it is, but you supposed to do your job, your mission. So therefore you really can't, you saying like, oh, I don't want to help people because they're not going to listen to me. That's really a selfish act because it's not your job to decide what you're supposed to do. If you got a job to do, they say, hey man, we want you to be the, what are they doing? They pressure wash the whole concrete for this whole store. Right. You can't be like, I'm only gonna pressure wash the front part of the front part of the thing. Y'all gonna still pay me. I ain't gonna do the back. You can't say that. That's your job. They gonna fire you.
You know we deal with that on a daily though.
Right, but they'll fire you. That's not that exactly. So if you're dealing with people like that, then it's like you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do it, but you got to. And that's what makes you a man, is when you start doing things that you gotta do instead of things that you want to do. Expect a man to be a man and expect a woman to be a woman, and a child should stay in a child's place until they become a man or a woman. And they need to learn how to be a man or a woman. Just because you become 18, 22, 25, 30, that don't make you a grown-up. Does not make you an adult.
Especially when you can't even financially take care of yourself in no type of way.
Right, but they got some that take care of themselves, make more money than us in this whole room all together, and still, like say for instance, somebody like Soulja Boy, he got way more money than all four of us together. And we probably always have more money than all of us because his money's still going. But he act worse than a boy. He act worse than my son. I'd rather have value in other areas versus just having value in money. He has just value in money. He has no other value on this earth. But once you take that money away, or you get locked up, or anything happens to you, you don't have that, then what happens? Now you need your values.
Exactly. That goes back to
and if you don't have any, then you're out here, you're really like a gazelle.
How can I respect that when this is all that you stand on? Because without that, you're nothing.
Right.